Welcome to Kimmy's Collective. I'm Kim. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. Today I'm doing a love reading for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. My readings are timeless, so whenever you find this reading is the perfect time for you. And please feel free to reverse the roles as you see fit. But don't try to make a message fit. If it's not your message, it's not your message, okay? Let's get started. I pre-shuffled the decks, and the bottom of this deck is Patience. We have a mother figure here. She's pregnant. She's really big, but she's needing to be patient with the process. So there's something, could be something coming to you, something big that you may be happily anticipating, but there is a need for you to have patience in this situation. So there's something maybe you've been waiting for a while that is possibly coming, but you gotta wait. You gotta hang in there. Yeah. Don't let it drive you crazy. All right, let's see what other energies we get. What do we have for Aquarius? There's one, there's two, three. First energy out is creativity. And so maybe while you're waiting on something to happen, maybe you should find something else to do, get creative, use that energy towards something else for you. And the second energy is turning in. So that's going within. Getting some meditation done, dealing with maybe some inner demons or something. I'm starting to get that maybe you need to have some patience with yourself. You need to find something else to do. And then we have control. Let's see what else we get. So we've got this birth of something with patience. And then we have, it's like planting new seeds as well. And you have to wait for the seeds to sprout. So in the meantime, I'm feeling like there's something else you can be doing. Also, this creativity, this is the Empress energy. So you have everything you need to create whatever it is you want in abundance. Okay, so we have beyond illusion. So whatever this is that you're waiting for patiently, you may have been told, or you may have felt like maybe you were just, kind of like making things up. It's like an illusion that you have about something. And then we have ordinariness. And the last energy is experiencing. So there's something coming into you that you are going to be experiencing from maybe a whole different level. It's not like you're making things up, like you're deluded or anything like that. I feel like you try to control these energies, but it's kind of hard for you to do that. I feel like you're co-creating something. You're creating something from nothing. Okay, so let's get the tarot on these. Okay, we'll put these back. So I say all that to say, whatever it is that's on your mind that you're thinking, or maybe a person you're thinking about being with, you may feel like you're living in some sort of a fantasy or an illusion. But it's just a matter of having patience. Maybe something is taking too long to come into being for your taste, for your liking. But I feel like it's causing, Spirit is calling on you to have some patience with the situation and, remain in your creative energy. Keep doing other things for yourself. Don't stop and stagnate. Bottom of the deck is harmony. That's 10 of Cups. That's like all your wishes being fulfilled, emotionally happy, the whole 9 yards. So whatever you're waiting on, It's a coming, but do exercise some sort of patience. I need to find something to prop this on. There. All right. So, bottom of the deck for the tarot is King of Wands. It's going after something, and it's also fire energy. It's a creative energy, and I think you're mastering it. This is in the recent past, so you may have mastered this creative energy. You may be fully into your Empress energy. And we have the Fool, getting ready to take a leap of faith towards what it is that you truly desire, or even what desires you. You're waiting on something. And there's the Six of Wands, which is being recognized for the things that you're doing. So maybe during your creativity, you took this leap of faith towards something that you really enjoy doing or experiencing, and you are being recognized for it. Wheel of Fortune, things are changing, things are moving in your favor. Luck is on your side. And here's the King of Wands again, going after whatever it is that he desires. He has focus. This is all fire here. We've got the Fool and the Wheel of Fortune, but after that, everything else is a wand. So this is a lot of passion you have for something. You're waiting on something to come into being. And another wand, Ace of Wands. That's that passionate new beginning. So things are forward moving. Things are moving, but you are going to have to exercise patience with regards to it. Bottom of the deck is the Magician. You have all the tools you need to manifest what it is you want. So you're good on that. You've gotten creative. People are recognizing you for whatever it is you're doing. Now you can feel this wheel is turning. Luck is cranking up in your favor. It's like freeing up your legs. You can get up and move and do things, go after things. Maybe your throat chakra is open, and you're moving towards a whole new beginning, a whole new passionate beginning. This is what you're manifesting. What else? We have the Hermit. We have the Tower. And we have the Knight of Wands. So I'm getting like maybe after you could have separated yourself from a situation, and once you did, that situation kind of blew up from underneath someone. I'm kind of getting it's the Knight of Wands who lost their footing after you left. I'm kind of getting that things are not quite the same. They miss you with the Six of Cups. And it looks like they're wanting to come forward, to come towards you with the Chariot. Because you're looking good. You looking good. All right. Bottom of the deck is the Sun. You make this person extremely happy. But I think they're at a crossroads because of maybe now what you're doing. That you, maybe there was some sort of a separation. And, you know, you took your energy and you maybe built something else. You became creative. You took charge of your life and you've made yourself happy. Yeah, you're standing up on your hill. You've moved towards smoother waters and you've got your guards up. You're not letting anyone enter into your energy. No romantic gestures or anything like that are allowed right now. I think once maybe you separated from whatever it is that is trying to grow outside of you, you found something else, something better to celebrate. I feel like you're no longer at a stalemate as far as what it is you need to do. So now we're going to look at turning in. This is Four of Cups. Four of Cups is usually holding on tightly. It's the little guy holding on to the 4 coins, and he's just holding on real tight. Well, in this depiction, this Four of Wands, they are like in meditation. And I feel like all the little faces in the background, I think those are probably things that maybe you were trying to hold on to. but I feel like they cannot get to you. They're just like whispers in the darkness. You're unfazed, you're unbothered. So you've turned in, you're turning inward, gaining enlightenment, gaining peace, gaining happiness. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Wands. That is making a choice on what direction you want to go in. So like I said, this person coming in, this is the recent past. Maybe they already came in. Depending on where your timeline is, maybe they already came in. Came in selling you, you know, that dream, that sun card, letting you know that maybe they're independent, they're on their own. But you're going within with this. I think you're going to think about it. You're going to like measure it up. Do you want all of those old voices coming back, whispering things to you, making you like get into an Eight of Swords kind of energy where you're completely in your head, or the Nine of Swords where you can't even sleep at night? I think she's found a way around that. But let's see what else we get. What else do we get for turning in? Turning in, please, Spirit. What do you want the collective to know? What do you want Aquarius to know? We have the Four of Wands. You're getting your peace of mind. Your stability is together, not coming back. This is the current situation. Your life has come together. You're on a firm foundation. Nothing can stop you. Nothing can break you. Nothing can really like get into you to get at you. Justice. You are living in complete balance here. Your guards are up. And you're preserving, you're protecting what it is that you have. The Hierophant. That's teaching and learning. So yeah, you may have learned some lessons in this. Let's get some more here. Yeah, you learned some lessons about this person from the past. And that's what took you, made you go within with the Hermit here. You got the Hermit again. Six of Cups, Six of Cups. So it's almost like whenever this person comes around, I think it makes you, you probably have to go within, turning in to meditate and figure things out, come to peace, come to terms with things. Just navigate yourself out of any kind of turbulence. And there's the Empress. Total balance. She's out here already. You are maintaining your energy. You probably, maybe when you guys first got together, you probably rushed in right along with them, because we do have the Ace of, we do have the Ace of Wands, but we have the Eight of Wands here along side of the King of Wands. So that's quick moving energy coming in with an offer. And I think they came in, or they wanted to come in the recent past. I feel like they did. And they're wanting to build something up with you. You've learned lessons in dealing with this person. This person is learning lessons in dealing with you. You're standing your ground, though. You have not weakened. You have not altered your stance on anything. I don't feel like you're completely shut down to this person, but giving this person maybe what they had in the past with you is not an option for you. And that's why, because there's some devil energy. There's still some obsession. And you may even be just a little bit obsessed with them as well. But you know that this obsession can alter your healing, alter what you have accomplished, your creativity. It could probably hold you back in dealing with this energy. It could pretty much shut you down to where you have to always go back and turn in. What else? wish fulfillment, Four of Pentacles, and the mind games with the Five of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you are holding on to your peace of mind, to your happiness. It's like I feel like you don't need someone to come in and, you know, maybe possibly manipulate you. You're pretty good all by yourself. It's anxiety, sleepless nights, and putting down those burdens. So I'm getting you're not going to let this person work your nerves. That's what I'm getting. We got the 9 to the 10. You're not going to let this person work your nerves. You're going to take yourself out of any kind of head trip that they may put you into. One more. And there's the Queen of Wands, another independent feminine energy. This one attracts. She attracts everything she needs. She even attracts things she doesn't need or want. But it is a very attractive energy, and I think you are holding this energy for this person. You're maintaining status quo. You're staying in your independent energy here. 2 of Pentacles, that is balance. I think you know that this person, if you were to let them come back in to fulfill their wishes, you would be in your head and you would be juggled. And I don't think that's where you want to be in this situation. So right now, in the current energy, I feel like if you haven't put down this manipulative behavior, or maybe some of you, reverse the roles, but this manipulative person, I think that is what you're doing. You are not going to deal with that type of situation again. You're throwing those sticks down. You're getting yourself back up, and you're out and about on the town. You are in your balance. Bottom of the deck is that little offer. Maybe a little an apology. We have 10 of Swords and the Ace of Wands. So they may be coming back in trying to like give you some scoop on, you know, what they're doing, where they've been. I feel like they want to tell you that they don't do what they did in the past before. And if you could accept their apology, I think they may even like give you a little scoop on some of the secrets that they've been holding. But I do believe that they are worried that you will not listen and not take them back, and that you will ghost them again, but you are actually going within, because you know you're not dealing with the heartache anymore, the heartbreak. Okay. So now let's see what the control is. This is the King of Swords. That is a controlling energy. That is a domineering energy. Could be someone in the military, someone that is some sort of an officer, or someone that's in charge of something. Let's see what we get. Bottom of the deck is 7 of Pentacles. This says reevaluation. 7 of Pentacles is the card of planting seeds, awaiting results, making new investments. I feel like someone may be trying to control what you invest in, or what you go towards, or who you go towards on your journey. I think they would like to find a way to be able to control that. But I think you're far too independent to deal with any situation like that. So we have the Ace of Wands with the control, which is a passionate new beginning. We have the Page of Pentacles. It's an opportunity. And 10 of Pentacles. That's like the ultimate achievement. So this is the near future energy. I feel like someone is trying to control maybe whether or not you meet a person. I think they're looking possibly to find out if you are dealing with someone. They may even reach out and have a conversation with you about it. and let you know that they have an opportunity that they would like for you to check out. Yeah. So this is the reach out phase over here in the near future. We have the Four of Wands, making something solid. Firm foundation. Queen of Wands again. We've already identified that as being you. So this person, quite frankly, this person wants to control you in some way. They want to have you as their own and no one else's. I don't know what went down in the past, but it does say patience. This is something that you need to have patience with, like, until it's ready. She's ready to pop, but she hasn't popped yet. So even though you aren't moving towards this person, I'm getting that this person, you know, while you guys are in some sort of separation, this person is doing something for themselves, whether they realize it or not. Maybe just your absence alone is helping them to see things or realize things. Maybe you both are turning in at these times. You got your demons to listen to, and they've got theirs. All right. What else do we get here? King of Pentacles. Someone's being stable. So I'm getting that someone wants to control your stability. Or, you know, like even maybe take credit for work that you have done. Work that you have done on yourself. Bottom of the deck is the Devil. So same spots right now and in the near future. So they're still dealing in this energy. They find you extremely attractive. Give me some more. We have the Six of Wands. Getting that success and recognition for something. Five of Wands, which is the competition and the conflict. And the Nine of Swords, self-sabotage. So I'm getting someone's coming out of the energy of causing conflicts and causing their own conflicts. You know, making stuff up in their heads. Taking it on as real. You know, causing a self-sabotage, nightmares, can't sleep. It's all the stuff that's in their head. Six of Pentacles, equal give and take. Queen of Pentacles, counterpart to the King, nurturing. I think someone wants to come in and take their time with you, nurture you. They want to give equally in this situation. Knight of Pentacles, steady progress. They want to take their time. They want to come. I feel like someone just realizes how they screwed up and they want to come in possibly without any kind of healing. Possibly they don't know anything about, you know, the healing process and all that other kind of good stuff. And they just want to come back in. And I think they keep trying to dart in and out of your life, you know, but you keep stomping them like a cockroach. You keep stomping towards them and then they scurry off, but they always come back. So this person wants to be someone that is stable for you, but they still have some work to do. Here you're manifesting, you're moving forward, and they're trying to just reel you in. I think they, by any means necessary. Bottom of the deck. Seven of Pentacles, planting seeds. They want to plant some new seeds with you. They have reevaluated this entire relationship with you, and they wanted to start over. They are coming in an energy of control. I don't feel like they've done any healing. but they do want some dominance over this situation, over this relationship. Wheel of Fortune. All of this is fated to happen. You're supposed to go in and out, back and forth. Each time they come back, you know, you can feel it. You're listening to your intuition. You know what's good for you and you know what's not, and you back it off. And I think the more you back it off, they learn a little something. If you have a conversation about why you backed up, you tell them, they're learning. They might not accept it in the moment, but you can't unhear it. You know, it kind of reminds me of when you see televised court cases and somebody goes off and they say, I object. You know, strike that from the, but the jury has already heard. You know, even though it's not written, they heard it and they're going to deliberate. But anyway, I digress. So yeah, this is a fated situation that's occurring here. Something that needs to be gone through. But you are maintaining, you are having patience with the situation as well as with yourself. You're taking your time. I mean, with the devil out here, you may have had a bit of an obsession with this person as well. But you had to like pull yourself away. So I'm going to get a blanket statement, and we have 4 of Swords at the bottom, which is the rest and healing. So I know you are, possibly they are too. I'm going to find out what what else Spirit wants you to know. Maybe something I missed, I didn't cover. What else does Spirit want you to know, Aquarius? Blanket statement. What's in Aquarius's highest and greatest good? 2 of Swords is showing. It's showing as a block, so for me it could go either way. It could be you're coming out of a stalemate. It's like you're having a hard time dealing with this stalemate, this standstill, or they are, which is why the patience is here. So I'm going to leave that as a block. And then we have Temperance, which is patience, but it's showing up to me in the reverse. So this could be why you're having problems either coming out of a stalemate or just staying. It's like, I want to go, but I can't go. It's kind of that, the in-between state. But I don't think this person is working from a space of patience. Whereas you are, you're like chilling. No matter what happens, I'm going to stay on my groove. And I think their groove is you, and they're not having you. So they don't have the patience. They want to go, they want to stay. They don't know what to do with this stalemate. We have the Emperor in reverse. They could be getting a little out of hand in their energy. You know, the Emperor in reverse, I mean, in the upright, the Emperor is a leader, you know, running things, giving the orders, everybody, you know, bows down. But this is that energy to its extreme. This is like a dictator type energy, someone super bossy, super pushy, having no patience with anybody. And we have the 8 of Cups in the reverse. The Ace of Cups in the reverse. Confusion at the bottom. I'm getting this person is like totally confused about this situation. They can't make heads or tails out of what to do about it, but they are like, they're a wreck. And there's the stability. This is where they want to be. This is where they need to be. This is falling under Temperance in reverse and the Emperor in reverse. And then we have the 9 of Swords, which is the restless nights, sleepless nights due to anxiety. I feel like someone has really lost it, is losing it, whatever, because they cannot present what they want to present to you. They are so much out of balance that even trying to come in, you know, using that facade of King of Pentacles, like, oh, I'm oh so stable, I'm good for you. They know they're not. So I know Spirit is telling you to keep on going. They're not moving away from you. They can't make up their mind what to do with you, and they're becoming maybe a little upset, a little angry. You know, I don't see any cards of confusion. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. It's planting new seeds. Also, reevaluation, reevaluating something. So maybe they are looking at the reasons why you're not accepting a cut. It's because they are not stable, and their energy always puts you in your head. You know it's going to take them some time. Am I doing what I think I'm doing? I sure am, but I read the shit out of that, didn't I? Okay, get some more. We have the Death. Things are transforming for this person. Because I think they're working out, trying to figure out what happened, what they need to work on. And I think they are working on turning that cup upright and actually getting into their stability. Still, we have the slow and steady progress, like I picked up over here. They're going to take their time. And there's the Empress. So they do want to come into you. They want to come see you again, visit you, but I think you shut the door at every turn. Because this is possibly something that has been done over and over again, remanifested. Towers hit, and it throws them off. I don't think anybody else throws them off like you. And here's the bottom of the deck with the Seven of Cups. I think they're wanting to come in so badly because, not saying that you are exercising options or all your options. They know you have a lot of options. They know you can get whomever you want. And I think that is what they want to get in there and transform that. They want to flip that script so that you're back on task with them. Ten of Pentacles. I think they just feel like you work well together. We've got the Strength and the Nine of Cups with the Hangman. They're looking at you completely differently than where you were when probably this round and round started. I think during each cycle, you grow a little bit more. And they may be too, following in your footsteps or whatever. But I think you're learning more and more with each cycle. And you stand on your little boat, going off to wherever it is you need to be. Okay, so let's find out what needs to be surrendered. They do want to have control over this situation. Surrender to rest and sleep. How many times did we get that? It was at the bottom of the deck. Surrender to rest and sleep. To prevent burnout, slow down. Honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. Okay, thank you. We got two. The new bottom is surrender your addictions. Whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives, which is your creativity. And you did. Okay, so you got surrender to spirit. Once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let spirit work its magic for you. And surrender to wonder and awe. Open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. Okay, so now let's see what they have to say. 38, really? I took that long? They miss you. They miss you. Please don't move on. I have actual fantasies about you. You inspire me in so many ways. I'm not ready. I'll come back for you. And they're at a distance. What is the distance about? Divine counterpart, that's what y'all do. They have growing to do. So I think they're probably holding their distance because they're not ready. And I feel lost without you. I get emotional when I think of you. So they're missing you a ton. They did something and screwed up. What did they do, Spirit? I'm going to use this one. What did they do to screw up with Aquarius? Ace of Swords. Probably had something to do with communication. I saw the Queen as I was shuffling that round. So maybe they weren't communicating. Maybe you wanted to talk about something and they refused to come in and speak back. Maybe they're a little afraid. All right, what did they do? Parading about like a little peacock, manifesting whatever they want, which is they have the right to. But their manifestations put you and maybe others in their head. Something they need to worry about too. Something they need to work on. It's an apology. And the Hanged Man in the reverse with the Hermit. So what did they do? I don't think they were seeing you for who you truly were. They were out gallivanting, parading around, getting all the attention from others. I don't have a leaving you out in the cold card. I don't think you listened to your intuition as far as it's concerned. And I think it left you in your head full of anxiety. And then I'm getting one day they finally came in with a little cup with a little fish in it. A very small offer. And I think you see them for exactly, because this Hanged Man, it's like always so weird when it's in its upright and I look at his face, I can barely make him out. But this way, it's like he's looking dead at me. And I'm feeling like you see this person so clearly, despite what it is that they try to put over on you, you know, prancing around, letting you know how good and how, you know, tough, or how much money they got, or whatever. They're busy like strutting like the peacock or whatever. And then they come in with next to nothing, but you see clearly with this person. And I think you ghost. I think you ghosted because you listen to your intuition. You remain strong in your energy. I like that, put that out there. You put the burdens down. You became balanced back into your Empress energy, and you get a second chance to do whatever the F you want. Because you're big boss in charge. I am not going to flip another card. Okay. Word of advice, since I'm already late. Set sail. Says you are being called to break boundaries. Living in this vast world offers countless opportunities waiting for you to explore. And remaining in your comfort zone will only limit your growth. It's time to take a step forward, broaden your circle, and let fresh experiences enrich your soul. Absolutely, and that's what you've done. You've dipped out away from this person. They can no longer hold you back. They definitely want some control over you and how you move. Control that would make them feel good within themselves would probably deplete you. All right, so I'm going to wrap it up now with a card of guidance from the Goddess Power Oracle deck. Beauty with Benzai 10. They think the world of you. You've shown up here in Empress energy a couple times already. And that is how they view you. They see you for exactly who you are. All right. One card to wrap it up. Thank you, Spirit. The new bottom is Oshun with generosity. And your card is Mama Coca with water, going with the flow. Okay, 33. Mama Coca. All right. The world we inhabit began from the oceanic waters of life and the waters that surrounded us in the womb, both of which are the domain of the Incan goddess Mama Coca. We are most attuned to the qualities of waters as the element of water symbolically represents our emotions. Our emotions move us to make and perceive the world as we know it. The beauty in this truth is found by observing water in all her properties and forms. Water is fluid and passes through cracks and flaws in the ground without stress, moving around obstacles and patiently, there's that word, patiently wearing away the most jagged rocks until they are smooth and gleaming. Water ebbs and flows, comes and goes in a powerful rhythmic motion. As the seas and oceans reveal their promise of release and return. Water rises up from, Water rises up from the ground and seeds the clouds, and then rains upon the earth to ensure growth and sustain life. Water turns to hard ice and blankets the world in a protective shell, even in the soft snow, allowing the dormancy of life to herald a time of dreaming. Then the ice melts and the cycles begin again. The answers to your question lies in determining what form of water reveals the conditions of your life, and then recognizing the next evolution of your life's potential. If you are in an ebb, you can expect a flow. If things are temporarily frozen, soon they will melt. If it seems that your world is too wet and temporary shelter is needed, you can expect new growth and sunny days again. Mama Coca reminds you that the waters of your life are perfect as they are now, and just as perfect in the way they will evolve. Unlimited potential is revealed when this goddess comes to visit. Now, your alignment message is: overwhelm and empathy overload has opened up a tidal wave of emotion that feels like it's threatening to engulf you. Feelings are unruly now, and you may discover that it's difficult to control them as you project their shadowy fears onto the screen of your life. The goddess Mama Coca says your task now is to detach, step back, and allow your feelings to pass through you like water, without judgment or disapproval. Let your fears be washed away with self-love and understanding. The world can be a chaotic place, and uncertainty can create instability where people will act out in incomprehensible ways. Move to higher ground. Say no to engaging and wait. Now is the time to respond when you feel ready rather than react in the heat of the moment. Let the goddess Mama Coca's waters of life hold you up and surround you like the fluid did in your mother's womb. Let love be that water. Okay, that was perfect. So that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated for you. But most of all, I hope it helps you in some way. So if you like these messages, please hit the like, subscribe, and share, and leave me some comments. So until the next time, I wish you love, peace, harmony, joy, and protection during these hard times. Okay, so until the next time, I will see you then. Take care. Bye-bye.